Greetings and welcome back to Rise of Cultures. And we have entered a new era. The era of grind. We thought we were grinding before, but it turns out we were wrong. First things first, in our last episode we talked, of course, about the Persian event. Well, I was able to advance my Persian palace one more level by collecting the dailies and a couple of incidents. So I got up to level 6. I'm going to get rewards for it. And I think that's basically all the discussion on that one. Okay, so let's talk about what I am referring to. And what I'm referring to is things just got really slow. Let's take a quick look here at my missions and then we'll talk about it. All right, you can see that Sabina wants me to upgrade buildings. All right, I can actually do that now. I unlocked it and I guess most of the houses will probably take care of that for me. The problem is I can't do that right now because I need the food. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Now, the Emperor, after I did porcelain for him, we'll take a quick look over there, wants me to have 7 technologies. I currently have 4. After that, he wants me to upgrade the small houses. I think I need one of those technologies to do that. So we'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so Julius Caesar is done with me. I'm now dealing directly with Hannibal. He wanted me to research ballistas. I did. He wants me to have 1 siege unit. That's going to be an issue. All right, we'll talk about each one of these at a time. Now, like I said, I can upgrade all of these houses right now. But you can see it's actually going to cost me 100,000 food for each one. That's kind of the bottleneck. It's also going to ask me for a lot of goblets in there too, and the porcelain, but I am making the porcelain. I finally got the porcelain, so I'm starting to work on that. Yeah, the goblets are going to be expensive, but it's really the food that's the problem. Now, you can look at the top and say, wait a minute, you have 5.1 million food. Well, that's because I was kind of gathering it during the Persian event, because I wasn't able to do anything else. So I just had the food, the big foods going full blast all the time. So I got a lot of food. The thing is, I'm gonna need that. Right, so let's talk about what Hannibal wants. And that being the siege weapon. Well, in order to make that, I need a siege barracks. And I do have space over here. See, I got another plot over here of land. And I have all this. So I'm guessing that it'll fit right in there, right next to the archery area here. There's a small issue with that. It is extremely expensive. I mean, it's expensive on a level that, like, wow, that kind of thing. The money is irrelevant. Utterly irrelevant. The amount of food, if it hadn't been for the event and me stockpiling food, that would be very difficult to do. The next 2 are the problem. They want 8,025 tunics and stone tablets. Yeah, I mean, I do have the silk. That's not a problem. I actually have a lot more silk too, so that's not a problem. Those are the problem. Those are really big problems. And that's just in order to make the siege unit. So let's just take a quick look at where I am here. Down here. Okay, right there, the tunics, right here. So I have 1,800 tunics because I've been making the capes. You can see I got a lot of capes. The stone tablets, I've been basically buying them. And the thing is with the tunics, I think I'm going to have to turn my tailor loose on that instead of the capes. Because I am running into this issue. Where is it here? Yeah, it usually takes a long time for them to sell. And I can kind of understand why. Because I had about 19,000 or something like that at one time. It might have been like 20,000. See, people at this level probably can make these like nothing. So it's not really something that sells well. So I should probably be making the tunics directly using those tailors because I can get a lot of them that way. The thing is, I do need the trade coins in order to get the stone ones. So hold on a minute here. So you can see over there, early Rome on the left, I have 5,400. I've been buying them. And I don't have any trade coins left on the top, as you can see. So I'm waiting for these to sell. They've been sitting there for a while, by the way. So I'm guessing that, people don't really need them. Because it's very easy for me to crank them out. Because like these guys are upgraded and they are super happy. So as you can see, you get 240 for each one. So I was doing the most expensive one that I could get stuff for, but I'm going to have to start doing the tunics because I need to make them directly. And I still have a lot of capes I can sell. So yeah, in order to satisfy Hannibal's mission, I need to actually have a siege unit. Here's the thing. I probably need it anyway, but we'll get back to that in a moment. Let's take a quick trip over to China, because I have been doing some construction over here. All right, we have, I had to make another one of the clay ones, the clay processors. And of course, I have the porcelain workshop. And as you can see, I have that busy. I'm trying to catch up. See, I kind of hoarded all the other stuff, and that's not really a problem. I have been having the kaolin and I have the clay processors going because I know I'm going to need a lot of porcelain. But everything else is kind of fine at the moment, and I have a lot of rice, even though I do need to keep making it. And I opened up another plot of land. That's how I was able to put the clay processor there. So, I mean, we're doing okay here. It's just that I can't do the upgrades that the Emperor wants. Let's take a look at this over here. Okay, so ballistas. Yeah, that's the one that opened up a terrible door for me. Now, this one, I just can't pay attention to this right now, because I have to get the siege unit done, which means I have to have the siege barracks done first, right? Very important. This is going to unlock the upgrades that will allow me to do the other half of the Emperor's mission. So this is going to have to wait. I am pouring whatever I get in terms of the research into here right now to fill it up. This one's actually closer, but this is just going to allow me to build a couple of extra houses. So I have to, in order to satisfy the Emperor, I have to do both of those, and then I have to pick one of the next ones too. So I have to do all of that in order to advance him, in addition to upgrading the houses. So that's going to take a while, right? And I think I'm approaching the halfway mark. I think if I finish off those two, I can pretty much call it halfway, because if you look over this way, I mean, it's about halfway. I think that's about halfway. There is one extra one on the end, but I mean, I don't really think that that's a problem. By that one, I mean way back on this one. Does this one actually require anything? I mean, that one isn't very expensive anyway. You know, it actually gives you some gems. This is just, yeah, you're done, move on. Because that one isn't, I'm guessing the previous one, the one that gets us mosaics, is probably a lot worse. Oh my goodness. In order to make mosaics, I have to have 5,200 mosaics. Explain to me how that makes sense. 9,000 porcelain too. Yikes. All right, but yeah, it's going to take a while. It is really going to take a while. All right, now let's go back over here. Let's talk about the combat situation here. So I need the siege unit. That's the way I'm seeing the situation at the moment, because, well, let's look at combat. All right, at the moment he's not telling me because he wants me to make the siege unit, but I'm guessing as soon as I do that, it's going to be capture 2 more regions. Well, as you can see, this one has 5 and this one has 4. You might notice I actually did one of them. That one, oh my goodness. Yeah, you can't see what it was that I actually faced. It was literally all elephants. All elephants. And I believe elephants are their siege weapons. I think that's what the icon is about. It's a siege weapon. The thing is, the elephants literally killed every single one of my guys. They were all dead. Everybody. But there was one bull left from the commander summons, and he just happened to kill the elephant at the last second. That's all that was left. The elephant and the bull. The bull had just killed the last of my range guys. Pardon me. The elephant had just killed the last of my range guys, and then the bull just stabbed him one more time, and he was dead, and I won. I won with nobody alive. That was the first battle here. So you know that I am going to need more. And I'm guessing I have to use the siege weapon in order to counter the elephants to a degree. Now, we are going to try another battle. There are no other ones here like that, but they are clearly going to be tough. All right, so this has 4 units of range, right? It's got cavalry and a whole bunch of elephants. When do I get the elephants? I want the elephants. So I have a feeling that I'm going to have to upgrade all of my troops to be able to do this. I mean, it isn't just a siege weapon. I have a feeling that I have this region, the other region, and maybe one last spot to get to Hannibal. But then again, I'm probably going to have to upgrade all my troops. So I think I'm going to lose this fight. So we're just going to do it anyway, but I have a feeling I'm going to lose this fight. See, the thing is, they gave me enough space so I can put everything on the battlefield. I can put all of my stuff on the battlefield. The problem, of course, is the order. See, I don't know what counters the elephants in this situation. Now, I do know what counters the cavalry, so I can put my heavy guys up front. All right, so let's just do this. At this moment, I mean, melee is really all I have here that I know will actually do the job. All right, so the heavy infantry is designed to work against cavalry. The elephants apparently don't count as cavalry, so there's not much I can do about that. All right, so we'll do this, and then I have horses. I can put the horses up the middle, too. And then, yeah, these guys here. See, I have a lot of space. And maybe if I had the siege weapon, I don't know how much space it's going to take up. I could probably move things and put it in there, too. So I don't know what counters the elephants. I should probably move them over a little bit here. Like that. I think they're good on the other side. All right. I actually think I'll probably lose this fight. I think what's going to kill me is going to be the fact that there's 4 range units in the back. Because that means they're going to hold the line with the elephants and they're just going to be picking my guys apart. So I'm hoping to get rid of the cavalry as quickly as possible. But I don't think this is going to go well. All right. Do this first. All right, and okay, over here. Keep them busy. All right, and keep them busy. Yeah, the elephants are mangling me. And the fact that he's got 4 groups of ranged. Okay, I'm actually, oh no. Yeah, good. Okay, so I think that we may, no, I'm in trouble here. I need, okay, well, heal them. I need these guys. And I need these guys. Yeah, I'm going to lose. It's close, but I'm losing. Yeah, that's it. He's got like 7 guys left or something like that. Right, so I think the situation is going to be that I'm stuck until I can upgrade my forces. It may not just be the siege unit. It may be that I also have to upgrade the others too. All right, so let's pull out. So I think I'm stuck here for now. I can't win anything. I only won the first fight because I said everyone was dead, but one of the bulls just happened to kill the elephant at the end. So if we look at the future, I already have the siege item right up there, the ballistas. The next one I have over here is the cavalry, right in the middle there at the bottom. And where is... Then we have the upgrade of the heavy infantry. I probably need both of those and the siege item, the siege weapon, right? In order to be able to defeat everything. So I'm just going to basically have to focus on these improvements and getting stuff and just basically ignore the combat part for now. Because I don't think I can get any further. They probably made it difficult enough that you may have to get everything in order to beat Hannibal in the end. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It is just kind of be slow at this point. So, basically, lots and lots of grinding coming. And I'm not going to be able to restore all of these guys. I'll probably... Oh, I clicked on that by mistake. Yeah, I can upgrade that one, I think. This one here. And this one here. All right, and the heavy infantry is going to have to wait for now. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, at this point, I am going to be grinding. But I think I need the opportunity to get the siege weapon. Because how often am I going to have that much food available to me? And it is going to be 4.1? Right, 4.1. I need to make a lot of tunics. I need to buy a lot of the stones because since it's not upgraded, see, this one is upgraded to the Roman Empire, so you can make 240 of everything, including the best one, capes. And of course, they're really happy. Now, this one over here, I do also believe, right, it's not as happy, but it's still only 135. It could probably be like 160 if it was completely happy or something like that. Actually, can we see that? It's not showing me, but I think if it went up, it would be about 160 or something like that. You wouldn't get the good stuff unless it was upgraded, but I can't do that for a long time. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start just making tunics because I'm going to have to use these to make those and then sell the capes in order to get the other ones. But that's going to have to be a focus. So I can't start upgrading these because they're 100,000 each and it will use up all my food. I do have all these guys going. This one over here is the happiest one over here, doing 38,000 a pop. But yeah, it's going to take a while, isn't it? I know I've had people asking me, where is this? Where is this? Because I hadn't done an episode since the one in the middle of the Persian event. But I am working on this. I work on this every day, a couple of times a day. It's just that he wants the siege unit, and then he's going to want me to take the 2 territories, right? There ain't nothing I can do about that because I need a stronger military in order for that to happen. This one here, I need 3 technologies because I can't even upgrade the small homes yet. Do I have 13? You know, I might have to build more of those homes, but then again, I do have some space over there, so it's not that big of a deal. And I can't start doing this until I know that I've used the majority of my food in terms of making the siege barracks. So, yeah, if you wonder what was going on with this, it's pretty darn slow. Pretty darn slow at all. In fact, I don't really know when the next episode of this is going to be because I try to pick times where something is happening. And even if I get the siege weapon, I don't think I can beat that encounter. We're going to have to see. Maybe we can give that a try. It's just that there's a lot of grinding, even just to be able to get that. Because I need 8,000 of this, I need 8,000 of that, and I have to make sure I don't spend my food. Yeah, and Hannibal's elephants are something I'm probably not going to be able to do until all the research is done. At least all the military research is done. And I really want those elephants. I have a feeling they're not going to be as good as the ones he's throwing at me. They'll probably be like a smaller, weaker version, but I want elephants. I'll keep the bulls, and I'll keep the soldiers. I find them very useful. One of them just won a battle for me, and I had to upgrade one of the commanders, and it was actually King Midas that I did. Where is that anyway? Inventory, right? Inventory, right. Yeah, it was King Milos that I did. The reason is, of course, is because I actually do use the bulls, and of course, maybe that upgrade pushed it over the top for me. So if I get Hannibal, I will definitely throw him in. I don't think the heal does very much anymore, but more troops on the battlefield is just very useful. Hey, one bull took down that elephant and won the day for me. But that's the last battle I'm going to be doing there for a while because I need to upgrade. And it's going to take a while. So I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.